I created Key to Change because I saw a significant need in South King County where students don't have access to a high quality music instruction. It needs to be much more brilliant, much bigger. I'm originally from Renton, and back in the early 90s, I used to have to travel way up north to Bothell or to the University of Washington where my teacher lived and worked. I wanted to be able to create and give that opportunity to students in South King County who are significantly underserved.
I did take an interest in this program when I was in about 6th grade.
When Amariah first told me about Key to Change, she said, this guy came to my school and he has a studio, and I said, okay, so we'll give it a go. And once I found out that Dr. Morris was a person of color, I was elated.
And now I'm a way different person than what I used to be.
We love Dr. Morris. He has this ability to...
How you feeling about tomorrow?
Not great.
Yeah.
Tell you like it is.
It ain't ready.
But at the same time, not make you feel like you're being judged.
What's the lesson? With the right hand.
The strive for excellence is really, it's really constant and it's really authentic, which I think is something that I don't find common every day.
I think he has been the best addition to our village for Amariah. He can pull things out of her that most people cannot.
Yes, very good.
I have seen exceptional growth in her skill level with the violin. She has become a little more accountable with not just the violin, but in everything.
There's nothing more beautiful than seeing the confidence that is built and grows and blossoms in each of these kids as they work in the Key to Change studio. It's incredible.
He just wants the best for you. He really wants to knock in the techniques and skills and just wants to make you confident with yourself. That way, when you leave the classroom, you have this idea in the back of your head that, you just gotta keep going.
You scared now? No. See? Make it yours.
He is telling us all the time the progress we've made. It's not only about what mistakes you're doing, no. It's the progress you made, and that's what keeps us going, and just oh, okay, I did good. Even if there was, a little slip with the notes, I did good, and it helps me stay comfortable all the time in class.
We have mostly students of color, and we have mostly teachers that are white. And Dr. Morris comes to our kids, and they see themselves in him. And that's extremely important. It's directly transferred into I can see myself as a violinist, where most of our kids are like, orchestra, really? Now this is orchestra, absolutely.
Before all this co-ed stuff happened, I wasn't very consistent with practice. Now it's I'm practicing every day as much as I can because it's really important, especially during this time.
My dedication to practice has increased exponentially. I have a lot more time to just practice and sit down and focus on what I need to do, and it's not just frantic.
I want to be better. I want to practice so that I can be to the standard that Dr. Morris puts us at. He holds us to high expectations, and I want to meet them because he is an amazing teacher, yeah.
In terms of my practice sessions, something that I think is pretty interesting is that in itself is a skill, your ability to practice. It's been emphasized by Dr. Morris numerous times, but it's not just about how much time you put in, but it's how you approach the music and how you take skills that you've learned from various classes or various lessons and you apply that to different contexts.
When I started Key to Change, I was so shy, really, really, really shy. You would think I would have never been out of the house before. But over time, I've kind of developed through my peers taking violin lessons with me and through Dr. Morris, and I know how to properly function socially.
They learn about how to analyze, how to improve their comprehension skills, and also just how to think more critically about not only their work or their practice, but how to be just better citizens in this world.
I think violin has a way of pinpointing personality traits that you may need to work on, and this really has helped her figure out her studying habits, all the little things that she's never really wanted to look at as being something to work on is now highlighted because of violin.
It creates structure, which I think is really important for a student's development.
It's such a great experience to play. I just feel like the music just flows through me and I can feel it when I'm playing. I just get lost in the music every single time.
When I'm in his class, I feel valued, and he's just amazing. It's really hard to describe him. He has his own energy that will light up a room.
Initially, when I first took lessons with Dr. Morris, I was always shy and I was kind of scared, but Key to Change was a really big factor in terms of exploring my vulnerabilities.
Yeah, you chicken out right there. Stay in this.
I've gotten a lot more comfortable with being uncomfortable.
With Dr. Morris, so many improvements have happened. He encouraged us to be just patient with ourselves, calm down, and play the violin, even if you make mistakes.
Just start, just play, just give it a chance.
Being patient with yourself, being patient with what you learn, it's going to get you really far.
When they enter our program, they learn quickly not just how to play the instrument well, but they learn how to schedule their homework and their practice time. They learn discipline.
Disciplining yourself is a lot, but if you really think about it, it's helped me with my decisions in my daily life.
They also learn what it means to respect themselves. They learn what it means to do a good job. And they also learn about community.
Having that support system through taking violin has really helped me, because violin is hard. And so when you have people there to help you and people that go through the same things as you and can support you, it's really just helpful to your journey.
The community is so friendly. The community is diverse.
And the students are probably the best part, no lie, because of the kindness they have and the judgment that we never receive from one another. It's so amazing.
You know, everybody's like really supportive, and I really appreciate that. We all help each other, and it's really great.
We all talk on the side, like we're all like legitimately friends.
It's a great friend group for her, and to be honest, without Key to Change, I think it would be a very lonely, hard place for her in this time.
Let's start with writing concerto.
Lessons have not been easier during COVID. I'm very happy and I'm very grateful that the studio was really quick to adapt to the very abrupt changes. We've never stopped in terms of our focus and attention to detail.
I felt a little bit more comfortable. I didn't feel the nerves as much as I did walking into the classroom, seeing Dr. Morris there and playing for him. But now I feel like it's about the same. You know, you might still get those nerves when you click the Zoom link and, you know, you see Dr. Morris's face and everybody's in there. But I miss being in the classroom.
I don't have to worry about how much I'm going to pay or what I'm going to pay. And that makes it super easy for all of my family members.
Me having this scholarship has definitely helped me be less lazy in what I do and how I play, because I know it can be taken from me.
The scholarship actually helps push me to be a better person and a better violinist. If I didn't have the scholarship, I feel like I wouldn't be as disciplined as I am now.
If she wasn't in this organization and didn't have these scholarships, I honestly wouldn't be able to afford it. And she wouldn't be at the level that she's at right now.
I couldn't imagine myself without violin lessons and Dr. Morris, and especially Key to Change.
I think that lessons would have been too expensive for us. I think that we would have had to make the choice to drop violin. He needs to be there for her. And I don't think that she would have gotten as far as she has in school without Dr. Morris and Key to Change.
The only way to serve underserved youth is through scholarship, and scholarships only happen through donors giving actual funds.
The future of Key to Change is to provide even more scholarships and access for middle and high school students in South King County to be able to take violin or viola lessons in our program. And we want to do that at the highest level that we possibly can.
Thank you so much, Dr. Morris. Thank you to the donors, and thank you to the board of Key to Change for making all of these opportunities possible for our students.
Thank you, donors, for donating to Key to Change. It's going to help so many students in the community, and it's a very heartwarming gesture. Thank you.
Thank you to donors for supporting Key to Change and for supporting the students in what they do musically and outside of music.
I would like to thank all the donors who've made these scholarships possible. Without their generous donations, I wouldn't be able to be taking lessons, quite frankly.
To the donors, I appreciate your generosity. For me and on behalf of myself and my family, we thank you.
I want to say thank you to all the donors for the opportunities they have given us.
Without you, I don't know where Madison would be. Thank you.